Hi, this is Ryan Binkley. I wanted to share with you a couple thoughts. I was on the plane on the way home from New Hampshire the other day, and I wrote down 5 statements of why Republicans can't win. It's so hard for me to say that, but truthful for me to say that, because there are some reasons why we're not winning and why we can't win unless we change. Because unless we do change, unless we go beyond 46, which is going beyond 46% of the vote, we haven't had a candidate really transcend our party since Ronald Reagan. President Trump did some good things. And by the way, for all the Trump lovers, I'm not a Trump hater. I took 16 people to his inauguration. I'm there with you on many of his policies. But honestly, how do we grow the party? How do we connect to others? How do we connect to urban America? How do we connect to the black voter, the Hispanic voter, the college student today? If we don't do something different, we can't win. Couple reasons why we can't win. We lost our mission financially. The Republican Party used to be known as the financially conservative party. If we don't lead with financial wisdom, we don't have much relevancy. Right now, China's loaning money. We are borrowing money. Number 2, we quit caring. At some point in time, the narrative became Republicans don't care much. We don't care much about the poor. We don't care much about the immigrant. We don't care much about young women in a moment of crisis. We have to change this narrative. I care. I'm leading this charge, a Republican view on how we can change how we connect to people that are most hurting in society. Number 3, we fell into cancel culture. 2 years ago, we were just outraged that the Democrat Party would want to cancel or defund the police. Certainly we saw injustice, but my goodness, now when I see Republicans all over leading candidates talk about wanting to cancel everything, we've fallen right into that. In fact, they want to defund the FBI, defund the Department of Justice, defund the CIA. Listen, we've got bad leaders there. Some of them need to go. As president, I would get rid of all the leaders in all 3 of these departments. But at the end of the day, there's 36,000 employees in the FBI. They're working on thousands of very difficult cases. You can't do it. Just to say it is to throw red meat. We're falling into cancel culture. We can't do that. We can't defund the police, and we can't defund the FBI either. We need to get new leaders and lead well. Number 4, we forgot that a strong defense was to stay out of war. Ronald Reagan, he led us to a place of peace through some of the most difficult leadership moments in a president's history by standing strong against the Axis powers. But he did that with a strong defense. We've been involved in too many wars. I'm not picking on the Ukraine war right now. What I'm talking about really is a lot of time in Afghanistan, a lot of time in Iraq, where we kind of forgot how to have an exit strategy, why we should never go to war unless we had one, and what a strong defense is for. We actually need to cut many things, but we can't cut defense spending because we need to stand strong. But it's to stay out of war, not to head into it. Number 5, we gave up on urban America, immigrants, and college students. Our party has lost connection. In fact, I just saw a poll this morning. 70% of the Republican Party is over 50 years old. 70%. 90% of urban America is voting Democrats. 70% of college students are voting Democrats. We've lost. In fact, we've almost given up. We don't have a message. I have a message. We will win when we do the right things. That's coming up next.